Hello Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Pisces, today we're going to look into your energy. We're also going to see what this week has in store for you. So with all that being said, Pisces, let's get started. The cards are ready to go. So I'm going to take these cards that actually came out. So we have the 10 of Swords. We have the 6 of Pentacles. We also have the Strength card. Okay. And then we also have the Moon as well as the Emperor. Oh my gosh, I really love this relationship. Like, whoever this person is that you currently find yourself connecting with, Pisces, hands down, this person is definitely your soulmate and you're definitely theirs. You guys are also very compatible to one another. I am definitely getting that as well, but I absolutely love this relationship. I'm getting so much love coming off of you as well as your person. I can tell that you love this person. I can tell this person loves you. I could tell that your heart's in the right place, and I can tell that their heart is in the right place as well. But yeah, so far so good. Yeah, I like this dynamic here between you and this person. But with the 10 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles coming out here, because I'm picking up on two separate energies here, Pisces, you're gonna have to work with me, okay? Because this could definitely represent your energy or your person's energy. So however it resonates, okay? Because everybody's situation is gonna be different. But I feel like someone is going through a really hard time right now. I am getting that. Somebody's going through a really, really hard time right now. I don't know if it's you that's going through a hard time right now, or maybe your partner is, but somebody's going through a really, really hard time right now. And I just feel like this person in particular that's currently going through a hard time right now just needs, someone to be there for them. So there's a possibility that your person could very well be going through a hard time right now, Pisces, and they really, really need you to be there for them, or vice versa. That's definitely a possibility. But let's break all of this down, shall we? Let's just dive right into it and get started. We're going to start off with the 10 of Swords and then work our way down. Tell me more about the 10 of Swords here. Tell me more about the 10 of Swords. We have the Page of Cups. We got the 3 of Wands in the reverse. And then we also have the 10 of Swords, okay? And the reverse. Yeah, there's somebody here that's going through a really, really tough time right now. Could be you, it could be them. I just kind of see, if this is like your person, Pisces, that's going through a really hard time right now, I feel like you're trying to be there for them and comfort them and tell them, hey, like, everything's gonna be okay. Don't worry about it. Like, we're gonna get through this. We're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. I just kind of feel like whoever this person is that's going through like a really, really hard time right now, they just need somebody to be there for them, to be completely honest. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the 7 of Swords, but it came out in the reverse. And then we also have the 8 of Pentacles as well as the Emperor. Okay, let's talk. Let's talk. Whoever this person is that's going through a hard time right now, it's a masculine energy. I'm specifically getting that it's a masculine energy. I mean, we do have the Emperor out here, which does represent masculine energy. Then we have the Empress out here. For those of you who don't know, the person that's actually in the Strength card is the Empress, making it a true pair situation between you and this human. But it's a masculine energy that's going through like a really hard time right now. I'm getting primarily worry and concern coming from them specifically. It's kind of like a 9 of Swords like energy, that I'm getting here from this masculine energy. They're very worried and concerned about something that has yet to occur, something that has yet to happen. So keep that in mind. With the Emperor to the 8 of Pentacles, so 7 of Swords coming out here, but in the reverse, I feel like something was brought to this masculine energy's attention. I am definitely getting that. Something was brought to their attention. But I feel like it has a lot to do with something that's going on within the work environment. Something was brought to their attention, but it's something that's specifically going on within the work environment. Like, for example, this person that you're currently dealing with, maybe they're noticing a lot of people getting laid off and they're over here thinking, oh man, am I going to be next? Are they going to lay me off next? Are they going to lay me off next? Maybe this person sees a lot of people, getting fired left and right. And this person's over here worried like, oh man, like, are they going to fire me next? Are they going to fire me next? I just kind of feel like something's going on within the work environment that's causing them to become extremely worried and concerned to the point where they're questioning, am I going to be next? Am I going to get laid off next? Are they going to fire me next? I am definitely getting that. I am definitely getting that. Okay. I am definitely getting that. Okay. So we do have the Chariot, and then we also have the Nine of Pentacles. For those of you who also don't know this, the Nine of Pentacles is like the pre-Empress card. And if you are this feminine energy, you sure are an Empress. I am definitely getting that. You truly are an Empress. But anyways, so Nine of Pentacles, Empress energy. Then we have the Chariot. The person that sits in the Chariot is the Emperor. You know, I feel like, especially if you're this Empress, by the way, I feel like you have like a very healing like energy to you. I'm also getting that you're very, very nurturing, very loving, very compassionate, and very gentle. I just kind of feel like this person's so glad that they have you by their side is basically what I'm gathering. Because right now it's like this person's very worried and concerned, but it has a lot to do with like it has a lot to do with their job that they're worried and concerned about. Like, are they going to lay me off next? Are they going to fire me next? I am definitely getting that. Maybe the company that they work for is just going out of business, and now they're like worried and concerned, like, great, now what the hell am I going to do? I just feel like this person is specifically worried and concerned about their job, and whatever is going on at their job that they're essentially witnessing, whether it's people getting laid off, people getting fired left and right, whatever have you. They could. I'm also. I'm also getting something about like something about like their department. There's something about their department. I am definitely getting the department that they work for. Um, there's something I don't know what it is about the department though that they work for, but there's something about the department that they work for that the company could very well be considering and like removing entirely. Um, Not entirely sure what that's all about. Anyways, back to like, you know, this energy. I just feel like this person is just so glad that they have you by their side and that they're not going through all of this like by themselves. And that they have you to essentially lean on, you know what I mean? I am definitely getting that. So this person's truly grateful to have you by their side. But I feel like, again, you know, this is them being worried and concerned about something that has yet to happen that may or may not even happen. You see what I mean? So there could be like rumors going around that, you know, they plan on like completely eliminating the department that they currently are in right now. You know what I mean? Doesn't necessarily mean that they're gonna do it, but it doesn't mean that they're not going to either. Maybe that, you know, there is a lot of people getting fired and or laid off at their job, and now they're over here worried and concerned, like, man, am I gonna be next? You know what I mean? Like, they're worried and concerned about something that has yet to occur, is specifically what I'm getting. This is not an energy of, holy shit, Pisces, this person just lost their job. I don't know what you're going to do. Like, no. That is not what I'm seeing. I'm seeing an energy of somebody worried and concerned about what could potentially happen to them in regards to like their job is specifically what I'm getting. Nobody's getting fired. Nobody's getting laid off. No one's losing their job here. From what I can see, nobody's losing their job. So nobody freak out or worry or anything like that. Let's just, you know, see where life takes us, okay? But don't, if this is you in this predicament where you see like a lot of people getting fired and or laid off, I'm not getting that you're going to get fired. I'm not getting that you're going to get laid off or anything like that. I'm just getting an energy of you noticing, oh man, like this is going on within the work environment. Holy shit, am I going to be next? You know what I mean? Like that's basically what I'm getting off of you. If this is you. Tell me more about the Six of Pentacles. Tell me more about the Six of Pentacles. All right, we have the Seven of Wands. We have the Ace of Swords, but it's coming out in the reverse. And then we also have the World out here. Who the hell is this? I don't like whoever this person is. It's like the moment I looked at them, I'm just like, yeah, I don't like you. Who are you? Yeah, I don't like this damn person. I don't know why I don't like them, but I don't like them. I don't, like I said, Pisces, if you're worried and concerned about your job, then okay, this is you. If, you know, your significant other, for example, is worried and concerned about their job, then hear me out either which way. There's somebody here that is purposely withholding information, is basically what I'm getting. Purposely withholding information here. So say, for example, like your partner is worried and concerned about the amount of people that are just getting laid off left and right. Well, they could very well be going to someone in particular and asking them like, hey, like, yo, what's going on? Like, am I going to end up getting laid off too? Like, I would like to know, you know, because if I'm going to get laid off, like, I would like to start, you know, looking for a job now, you know what I mean? So that way I have something, you know, at least like in motion, you know. They're not going to tell them shit, is basically what I'm getting. They're not going to tell them shit, is basically what I'm getting. They're not going to tell them anything, or they're not going to tell you anything. Like this person might act like, how do you say that word in English? I hate kind of using that word in English though, now that I think about it. This person's just going to act stupid. Like, oh, yeah, you know, listen, Pisces, honestly, if I were you, I wouldn't worry about it. You know what I mean? Like, I really wouldn't worry about it. This person is purposely withholding information. They are purposely withholding information with the Ace of Swords coming out here in the reverse. So, in other words, if there's a boatload of people getting laid off, they know who's getting laid off. Now, granted, are they allowed to say who's getting laid off? Probably not. I'll give them that. Maybe they're not allowed to say who's getting laid off. That's a possibility, which I think that it's just messed up in itself, you know, because it's like this company, I feel like, is a really shitty company, to be honest, because I don't feel like they really look out for their employees like that. Let's just be honest. I don't. So if this is a company you work for, then it's a company you work for. If it's a company that your partner works for, then it's a company your partner works for. But I don't know if this is a company you work for or your partner, but this company does not look out for their employees. They honestly can care less, to be completely honest. But I am definitely getting whoever this individual is that's very worried and concerned about their job. I do feel like they're asking questions like, hey, like, what's going on? It's like people are getting laid off left and right. Like, am I gonna be next? Whoever it is that they're gravitating towards asking these questions, you know, that person might turn around and be like, oh, you know, like, don't worry about it. You know, don't worry about it. By the way, this paper is due by the end of the day, so I'm going to need this paper done by the end of the day, okay? Okay, thanks. You know, like, they're purposely withholding information. They know more than what they're essentially saying, is basically what I'm getting. Tell me more about the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Okay, we got the Six of Pentacles. Ugh, with the Devil out here. I don't like that combo. This feels like phases. If your partner is worried and concerned about their job and they're going to someone at their job saying, hey, like, just noticed everybody getting fired left and right. Just noticed everybody getting laid off next, you know, left and right. What the heck's going on? Should I be worried and concerned? This individual is going to turn around and say, oh, no, you're fine. Don't worry about it. By the way, and they might switch the subject because I keep switching the subject for whatever odd reason. So they might end up switching the subject on them. They might tell them, oh, yeah. Anyways, by the way, I'm gonna need this paper done by the end of the day, please. Okay. All right. Thanks. Good talk. This feels like phases that they're going through. It's like they go from, okay, I guess I don't have anything to worry about, to like, what the fuck? Like, I just kind of see things going left. I see things going left here. I just see things going left here. Somebody's really angry and upset, but I feel like it's because this individual is like telling your partner, oh no, like, yeah, people are getting laid off left and right. People are getting fired left and right, but you don't have anything to worry about. You're fine. Listen, this paperwork, I'm gonna need it by the end of the day, okay? All right, thanks. All right, good seeing you. All right, bye. You know, like, I am getting that. And then, like, when push comes to shove and, you know, God forbid, for example, they end up losing their job, like, they're gonna be like, yo, what the hell? Like, I asked you, do I have anything to worry about? And you told me no. And it looks like now I have everything to worry about. Honestly, if this is like your partner going through this, Pisces, I think that it's in your best interest that you encourage them to start looking for another job. This company that they work for, they do not care about their employees. They do not care about their employees. They don't care that their employees have, children, bills. They do not care. They do not care. I think that you should really encourage your significant other to start looking for another job, like ASAP. I am definitely getting that, just so that way, you guys are 10 steps ahead of this, because this is something that you guys want to be 10 steps ahead of. You know what I mean? Like, regardless if you guys are 10 steps ahead of this or not, I think that you guys are going to be fine. I mean, Emperor to the Empress, you guys are very, very, ambitious individuals, very responsible individuals. Like, y'all are going to make sure that you, as well as your partner and the family that you guys have with, this individual, if you guys do have a family with one another, that you guys are going to be good. So I'm not really worried and concerned about like you guys, because I feel like you guys are going to be fine no matter what. Y'all are going to make sure that you guys are fine. But I just to be 10 steps ahead of this, I think that you should definitely encourage your partner to look for another job. If this is you in this predicament, don't wait until the last minute. Like, if you see, because this is, listen. If your eyes are being drawn to, oh, wow, that's weird. Everybody's like getting fired around here. Everybody's getting laid off. If your eyes are being drawn to that if your eyes keep getting drawn to that over and over and over and over and over and over again, even if you notice one person getting laid off and your eyes are being drawn to that and you're just like, what the fuck? That's crazy. They just got laid off. What the hell's going on? Like, or man, they just got fired. That's weird. What the fuck's going on? And then another person gets laid off and are fired. Nobody's really talking about it, but you peep everything. You see everything. You know what I mean? Or your person does. It's like, all of this is happening for a reason. All of this is happening for a reason. This is Spirit's way of Spirit's way of either telling you or your partner, yo, look at that. Look at what's going on. Like, it's time that we start making moves here. We got to start moving. We got to start making some moves here. So if this is you going through this, don't wait until the last minute, dude. Start looking for something else. If it's your partner going through this, start looking for something else. You want to be 10 steps ahead of this, because you don't want to deal with all of this, just, all at once. Just be 10 steps ahead of it. You know what I mean? You guys are gonna be good no matter what. So don't worry about a thing, because everything is gonna be okay. Everything is gonna be okay. Don't worry about it. You know what I mean? Just be 10 steps ahead of this, so that way, you're not dealing with this, at the last minute. You're just like, oh my God, like you're dealing with the whole, like you got laid off, fired, or whatever the case may be. And now you stressing, trying to find a job, like, or your partner's going through this. Like, be 10 steps ahead of this. You know what I mean? Use tarot to your advantage. You know what I mean? And just be 10 steps ahead of this. That's it. That's it. You're going to be fine. All right. Tell me more about the Strength card. Because like I said, this could be you going through this or your person's going through this, but this is specifically a masculine energies going through this. Tell me more about the Strength card. We have the Three of Pentacles. And then we also have the 10 of Cups. I'm getting the 10 of Wands with this Empress. This feels like a ton of bricks is basically what I'm getting. It's like my chest got freaking heavy all of a sudden. And it's like kind of hard to breathe. It's like, Jesus, it's like a massive weight being dumped on this feminine energy. I am getting that. It's like a massive weight being dumped on this feminine energy. And I feel like this feminine energy, like, they're phenomenal. I swear to God. Like, this feminine energy is so freaking strong. It's not even funny. Like, they also have so much faith, man. Oh, my God. Like, this feminine energy has so much faith. It's kind of giving me goosebumps. Like, yeah, this feminine energy has so much faith in God and in themselves. It's not even funny. Like, even though they want to freak out, it's like everything in their soul is telling them, nah, like, we're not going to freak out. We're not going to worry. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. but I can feel that they want to freak out. And I feel like it has a lot to do with whatever's going on in this masculine energy's life. And I feel like it has a lot to do with their job. It's like this feminine energy wants to freak out. Like they want to freak out. They want to freak out. Trust me, they want to freak out. But they're just like, yeah, you know, yeah, no, I'm not going to. Yeah, no, I'm not going to. I'm not going to freak out. I'm not going to do that. We're not doing that. Tell me more about the Strength card. Ooh, okay. King of Cups in the reverse. I'm getting like an energy of this masculine energy, like drinking excessively. Like, I don't know if when this masculine energy is like under a lot of stress, they drink excessively. But I am definitely getting that this masculine energy is walking away from something. And whatever it is that they're walking away from, which I feel like it has a lot to do with this job. I don't feel like they're walking away from this job because they want to. I just feel like they have no choice, whether it's because they're getting laid off and or fired. But point that I'm making is that this masculine energy, whatever it is that they're walking away from, what they're using to essentially cope with, whatever it is that they had no choice but to walk away from, I am definitely getting what they're using is alcohol. Alcohol. I am definitely getting that alcohol. Tell me more about this King of Cups in the reverse. I feel like this feminine energy is trying to like keep it all together. Like, I can't freak out. I'm not gonna fucking freak out. We gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Like this feminine energy, man, so strong. So strong, so powerful. Like, they're awesome. They're awesome. They are awesome. Tell me more about this King of Cups in the reverse. I really like this feminine energy. All right, so we have the King of Cups, like I said, in the reverse. The Death card and the Six of Wands in the reverse. Ooh, yeah. They just feel like a failure, to be honest. They feel like a failure is basically what I'm getting. They feel like a failure. You know what's unfortunate? And you know what's really sad? You know what's so sad? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's talk. Do they feel like a failure due to whatever happened here as far as them getting laid off and or fired is concerned? Yes, they do. However, I'm getting like an energy of them feeling like ashamed. You know what I mean? To like, how do I say this? Like, there's an energy of them essentially feeling like ashamed to like even look this Empress, you know what I mean, in the eyes. You know what I mean? I am definitely getting that. It's like they feel like they let this Empress down. Yeah, it's like they feel like they let this Empress down and they feel so ashamed. It's like they can't even look them in the eyes. You know what I mean? But this wasn't their fault. That's my thing. Like, it would have been one thing, you know what I mean? And this person was like, screw this, just I'm out. You know what I mean? Like, no, like, I'm not getting that. I feel like they either got laid off or they got fired. One or the other. Yeah, one or the other. But they feel so like ashamed. It's like they can't even look at this Empress in the eye. Like, they don't even want to. Like, they're just so, they feel so ashamed and embarrassed. You know what I mean? Like, they just don't even want to look at them, you know? I am getting that. But I don't feel like this was their fault. You see what I mean? Like, and they feel like, I don't know, like Six of Wands in the reverse, they just feel like a failure, man. But I feel like this person's like, you know what? It is what it is. What the fuck am I going to do? Like, the fuck am I going to do? Like, I feel like this person is just like, you know what? I mean, I feel like a failure. Yes. You know what I mean? But hey, like, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do? You know? Death card. What can I do? But just accept the fact that that's it. It's done. I got laid off. It's done. I got fired. It's done. There's nothing I can do about it. I feel like this Empress, man, I love this damn Empress. I love their energy. Again, very nurturing, loving, like, you know, like, hey, it's gonna be okay. We're gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be good. I feel like they want to fucking panic. I cannot emphasize that enough. They want to fucking panic, okay? But they're just like, I'm not gonna do it. No, not today. I gotta hold it together, you know? Okay. Tell me more about the moon. I feel like these two are gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine, and everything in life happens for a reason. Try not, especially with this masculine energy, like this masculine energy needs to not lean on their own understanding. You see what I mean? Everything in life happens for a reason. I want to point something out here, you guys. Where did it go? Oh, King of Cups. It was like right there in my face. This person actually well, technically they're showing up as a King of Cups, right? Yeah, so they're showing up as a King of Cups. And we're ending this reading with them showing up as an Emperor. So that's telling me that this person will definitely bounce back. What do I mean by that? This could definitely mean that this person's going to end up, for example, owning their own business. This could definitely represent them ending, blah, blah, blah. This could represent them working for a company that's going to pay them way more than this other company was essentially paying them. I am definitely getting that with better benefits, a better schedule. Like, I am definitely getting like an overall energy of them essentially bouncing back 10 times harder. I am definitely getting that. You see, everything in life happens for a reason. There's a huge possibility within this company that they were working for. They could have found themselves in a very stagnant place for years. And maybe this is, you know, God's way of saying, okay, you know what? Do me a favor. This one over here, yeah, can you just lay them off, please? Can you just fire them? Because I need them to step into their role. I need them to step into their purpose. And if I don't push them, they're not gonna move. So yeah, you over there, can you fire this one for me real quick? Can you lay this one off real quick for me? Because again, I just feel like this person, man, I feel like this person needs to start living in their purpose. They need to start pursuing, their purpose in this life. And I do feel like God is going to put them in the position to do so. But I feel like in order, for this person to start living in their purpose and start pursuing their purpose, it kind of looks like God needed to kind of shake some stuff up over here. And like I said, this is why I go back to what I just originally said. Especially if this is you going through this, or even if it's your person going through this, try not to lean on your own understanding. You may not understand right now why all of this is playing out in your life or in your partner's life. But in the end, right, it'll all make sense. It'll all add up. All right, let's keep going. Let's look at the moon. Y'all are going to be okay. Man, this feminine energy. That Nine of Wands doesn't feel like the feminine energy. The Nine of Wands feels like the masculine energy. They either got laid off and or fired. With the Three of Cups, the Justice card, I feel like this is like the feminine energy's energy. Like, hey, like, everything's going to be fine. We're going to be fine. Like, it's going to be okay. 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 And then this masculine energy is like, but is it really though? Like, is it really? Because it doesn't feel like things are going to be okay. It doesn't look like things are going to be okay. Like, is it really going to be okay, though? Like, I feel like this feminine energy, not only are they trying to, like, do what they got to do and handle their business, but they're also trying to be strong for this person and try to uplift this person's spirit as much as possible. I am definitely getting that. All right, let's look at this Emperor energy. I'm really excited. All right, tell me more about the Emperor. Wait, I have a lot of cards out here, so let me start picking these up. I'm really excited to look at this Emperor energy because to see your person or you go from a King of Cups to an Emperor, pretty freaking impressive. I love it. I'm totally here for it. All right, let's get into it. Tell me more about the Emperor. I'm like super hype. I am. I'm like, let's hurry up. Let's do this. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Tell me more about the Emperor. Okay. We got the 8 of Pentacles. Nice. We also have the 7 of Cups. Nice. And then we also have the Hermit in the reverse. Okay. To my Empresses out there who have an Emperor that's going through a hard time because they lost their job or they got laid off or this is about to happen. Just expect it. Expect this person to be in a rut. You know, expect this person to walk around beating themselves up. Just expect it. Just expect it. Continue to be uplifting and encouraging as much as you possibly can because they're going to really need you. They're going to really need you, okay? They're going to really need you. So you have to be strong. You have to be strong, okay? I do feel, especially with the Hermit coming out here, I do feel like they will get up. I do feel like they'll get up and be like, you know what? Nope, I'm not going to fucking waddle in this fucking depression anymore. I'm going to get up and I'm going to start making some moves. And they will. And they will. And they definitely will. I am definitely getting that. They definitely will. All right, we got the 4 of Wands. And then we also have the 10 of Wands. But that basically came out in the reverse. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the 3 of Cups. We also have the King of Wands. And then we also have the Moon out here. It's like, how do I explain what's happening here to this individual? Okay. Let's do it. Your person comes off to me as like a leader is like the best way that I can describe them. This person is a natural born leader, okay? I feel like God is trying to like divinely guide this person to where they're supposed to be. I am definitely getting that. However, I'm so sorry, but your person does come off to me as somebody who is stubborn as hell, okay? I'm just being honest. Or you are stubborn as hell. Somebody's stubborn as hell because whoever this Emperor is, whether it's you or them, your person is a leader. They're supposed to lead people. You know what I mean? They're supposed to lead people. They're supposed to run shit and tell people what to do. You see what I mean? Your person is a leader. You are a leader. You're supposed to lead people. I feel like you're selling yourself short or your person's selling themselves short is basically what I'm getting. In other words, I feel like God's trying to put this person in the position to run something. But instead, it's like this person's looking for, you know, regular 9-to-5 jobs, and God's like, no, I need you to run something. You know what I mean? Like run your own business, you know, things like that. I feel like God is trying to put this person in the position to run something, not work for somebody else, but to, you know, work for themselves is basically what I'm getting. I feel like God's trying to put this person in the position to, you know, have their own stuff going for themselves. It's like God wants this person to start building their dream. You know what I mean? Building their dream, not somebody else's dream, their dream. Because I feel like that's what they've been doing. You know, they've been basically, you know, building other people's dreams, basically. And God wants to put this person in the position to build their own dream, become their own boss, do their own thing. But I feel like this person keeps like, God, what's the word? It's like they just keep playing it safe. It's like they just keep playing it. No. I'm gonna stick to this because I know this. You know what I mean? And it's like God's like, yeah, no, we ain't doing that. I'm trying to put you in the position where, you know, you are your own boss. You're making your dreams a reality instead of building somebody else's is basically what I'm getting. I just kind of feel like this person just doesn't really believe in themselves is what it is. I feel like that's what it is that they just don't believe in themselves. With the moon to the King of Wands coming out here in the reverse, I feel like this person's getting very angry and very frustrated, because here they are looking for a job that would basically require them to go back to building somebody else's dream. And that's the thing, is that God's like, yeah, you're not building anybody else's dreams, but your own. But your own is basically what I'm getting. So I do see this person getting very angry and very like frustrated, like, damn, like nobody's calling me back. Nobody's calling me back. Nobody's calling me back. Nobody's calling me back. What the fuck am I going to do? Nobody's calling me back. You know what I mean? Again, I feel like God is trying to divinely guide this person to build their dream and make their dream a reality instead of building somebody else's dream, because that's what they've been doing. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's like they're very angry and upset. It's like they see you thriving in life. They see you succeeding in life, and here they are. You know what I mean? Don't worry. Don't worry. It'll happen. It'll happen. This person, man, this person is an emperor. This person's an emperor. You know, an emperor is somebody who runs a business, owns multiple businesses. Like, this is somebody who is successful. You know, this is somebody who, you know, has a lot going for themselves. You know, I feel like God's trying to put this person in the position, you know, to build, you know, their dreams and make their dreams a freaking reality. And with the Justice card coming out here, you know, it's time. It's time. It's time. It is time, is basically what I'm getting. I feel like this person knows, though, what they need to do. I feel like this person knows exactly what they need to do. I am definitely getting that. The problem is, it's like, this is kind of like the epitome, right? Of someone essentially knowing, like, okay, you know what? This is the perfect time for me to start that particular business that I always wanted to get off the ground. This is like the perfect time for me to do this now. And then instead of them doing that, they're just like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm going to go back to working a 9 to 5. You know what I mean? Because me starting a business, who I think I am. Let me just go back to like building someone else's dreams. And this is why nobody's calling them back. Because God's like, yeah, don't answer the phone. Don't answer it. Don't give them a chance. Don't answer it. Don't answer it. Don't answer it. And nobody's answering. You know what I mean? And this is kind of why, again, and this is why they're more than likely getting frustrated, because it's like God's trying to put them in that position to start making their dreams a reality and building their dreams. You see what I mean? Instead of building somebody else's dreams. It's like they know what, it's not like this person's clueless as to what they should do. Understand this, right? That God is planting, you know, within them exactly what they should be doing. It's not like this person's sitting around like, oh man, I don't know what to do. Like, what am I going to do? No. Like, God has already planted it within them. They know exactly what they need to do. It's just a matter of doing it and stop messing around already. You know what I mean? It's like God has planted in this person's brain, go over there and start that business. Don't worry about money, because I'm going to provide you with money. Go over there and start that business and you're going to be successful. You'll see, just go over there and start that business. And they're just like, you know what? Yeah, no, I'm going to go back to working this 9 to 5 because I'm not trying, that's too, yeah, no, I'm not trying to do that. I'm going to go build somebody else's dreams. And it's like every time they try to go and apply at a regular 9 to 5 or whatever the case may be, it's like they keep getting rejected over and over and over and over and over and over again. And that is not a damn coincidence. It is not a coincidence. Coincidences don't exist, okay? Everything in life happens for a reason. Everything. Tell me more about the Emperor. We have the 10 of Cups in the reverse. We got the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. And then we also have the 8 of Swords in the upright. You know, with the 3 of Pentacles to the 10 of Cups, again, it's like God is trying to push this person in a specific direction, and they're just like, no, I'm not going to do it. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Like, the only thing that's standing in between them and the life they've always wanted for themselves is this self-doubt that I see that they're experiencing on their behalf. There's like a lot of self-doubt going on this person's behalf. They're doubting themselves. It's like God telling them, hey, do me a favor. Once you get to that stop sign, go right. Because if you go right, you're going to be able to build the life you've always wanted for yourself. You're going to be successful. You're going to be established. You're not going to have to worry about money ever again. But if you go left, you know what I mean? You're going to be building somebody else's dreams. You know what I mean? I don't even feel like going left is an option, is basically what I'm also getting. Going left is not an option. They're either going to go right or they're going to go right. There is no, let me go straight, let me go left. Like, no. Like, you're either going to go right or you're going to go right. You know, it's like, God is literally trying to get this person to just go right. Can you stop fighting it already? Because that's what this person's doing. It's like they're fighting it. It's like, no, I can't go right because, like, I can't build a successful business. I've never built a business before. What am I thinking? No, I'm not gonna go right. I'm gonna go left. I'm gonna go and build somebody else's dream because I can't build my own dream. I've never had a business before. What the fuck? No, I'm not doing that. Like, and you know, like I said, it's like God's like, you're either gonna go right or you're gonna go right. What are we doing here? You want to sit here and complain? You know, about how nobody's answering your phone calls, nobody's returning your phone calls. Well, you know, you're either going to go right or you're going to go right. You know, at the end of the day, this person's going to have no choice but to go right. And I feel like this person will listen. Like, there's going to come a point in time where they're just going to be like, oh, fuck it. I'm just going to go right. And I'm going to fucking start that business. I've never started a business in my fucking life, but it's like, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to do it. And I'm pretty sure they're going to go as far as to do this right here. They're probably going to sit there and be like, I know I'm going to fail. Yeah, I'm going to fall on my face. I know I am. But you know what? I'm going to do it anyways because what else am I supposed to do, right? And so, you know, this person, you know, they go right just like God wanted them to, right? And I feel like you're going to find yourself encouraging them to go right as well, because I am definitely getting that. It's like you're going to encourage this person to go right. You know, you come off to me as somebody who's very, very intuitive. So I feel like you're going to divinely guide this person in the right direction as well. But I feel like this person, they know, because there's no way they don't know. They know exactly what they're supposed to be doing. There's just too much doubt going on within this person to turn around and actually do it. It's like they're doubting themselves when it comes down to building and establishing a successful business, but they're an emperor. They got it within them. They're a leader, okay? This person's a leader, okay? They are a leader. They are on this world to lead people, okay? Anyways, the Four of Swords of 7 of Wands, that's kind of telling me that this person will eventually stop fighting it. They definitely will. They're going to eventually stop fighting it. And they will definitely go off and start pursuing the life that they've essentially always wanted, you know, for themselves. I do see this person building the life that they've always wanted for themselves, brick by brick. I am definitely getting that. I do feel like your partner will definitely be very, very successful. I am definitely getting that, to the point where this person may even go as far as to tell you, like, hey, like, you know, you don't have to work if you don't want to work. Keep working, okay? Because, I don't know, when it comes down to that, I don't know. I mean, if you want to quit, I guess quit. But I don't know, like, if I were you, I would just keep working. You know what I mean? I would just keep working. Not that this person's ever going to abandon you or leave you or anything like that, because I'm not getting that. But I am specifically getting that this person at some point is going to tell you, you know what, babe, why don't you just quit your job? Like, just quit your job. Like, just quit your job. You don't have to fucking work. Like, you don't have to work. Like, I got this. Like, come on. Like, you don't have to work. Not that this person's ever going to leave you or anything like that, because this human comes off to me as somebody who doesn't plan on going anywhere. It would just be, you know, a good thing for you to have your own money and do your own thing. Like, instead of you working full time, you know, maybe work part time. You know, at least you got some money coming in. You see what I mean? But to, like, outright just quit, I just personally wouldn't recommend it, because anything in life could happen. You know what I mean? Tomorrow's not promised to anybody, you know? So that's like the only thing that I would kind of question you on is, like, you know, hell, I mean, I wouldn't quit or anything like that. I mean, I would go from probably working full time to, like, part time, you know? So that way you have some more free time to go to Target, honey. Home's good. Bath and Body Works, you know what I mean? Go to the coffee shop, like, you know, just enjoy yourself, live life a little bit, you know? But yeah, so that is what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated, and I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.